Hi everyone, it's Mark here from the RUNderful channel. So what are we going to look at today? Yes, that's right. We're going to look at training for a Tough Mudder event, which I'm really excited to say that I am actually going to be taking part. So what is Tough Mudder? Tough Mudder is an endurance event series in which participants attempt a 10-12 mile long obstacle course. There is also a 5k version which is around 3 miles long. So what can you expect from a Tough Mudder event? Tough Mudder provides obstacles often which play on common human fears such as fire, water, electricity and heights. And I must say I am not too fond of heights. So why am I here today? So as you know, RUNderful is all about running. So the question is, how can we incorporate running and utilise that to train for a Tough Mudder event? It's fair to say that the event there will be plenty of rest between the obstacles. There will be a bottleneck of competitors between each one of the activities, which also allow the body to recover. Which sounds great, doesn't it? However, when you take part in the event, you want to be able to showcase the best version of you. So this is where I come in, or as I like to say, it's where we come in. I'm going to create a series of videos 3 times a week, which will provide you an insight into my training regime. That's right, I'm taking part in the event and it's a chance for me and you to work together. So why running? As most of the obstacle course that you'll be working through you'll be trudging through heavy mud and water. So we have a chance to prepare the body and legs before we take part really, and really provide the foundations to tackle such a grueling course. So why just running? The channel is dedicated to running, so I'm going to provide you all the running tips you need to succeed. Incorporating upper body strength is also recommended, such as press-ups and strengthening the core with sit-ups, amongst other activities. But what we're really going to focus on is the running element, enabling the legs to cope with such a demanding obstacle course that we're going to attempt to try and achieve to complete. So I have 3 months until my first event, so now is the ideal time to start. Running is going to form part of my training for the first 3 of the 7 days, with some strength training in between for 2 days and then 2 days rest, which is important to allow the body to recover. So what else are we going to cover in my videos? We're going to look at things such as what to wear, getting the outfit on point so we are comfortable and practical. We're going to choose the right footwear for the event. There's different styles that you can choose, different grips in terms of training, because the obstacle course is a very demanding course, so making sure we get the right footwear is going to be essential for the big day. And then we're also going to look at handwear. Yep, that's right. We're going to be climbing and scaling walls and going over obstacles. So it's essential that we start to look at gloves and what's practical and what's not, and make sure we're choosing the right outfit as well for the day. So once we've covered all the equipment that we're going to use on the day, from gloves to clothing to trainers, the great news is I'm going to bring you along for the day as well. So after we've completed all the training together, I'm going to do a video. There's myself, there's a group of 4 of us that are going to be doing the Tough Mudder event on the day. And then once we've done that, I'm going to upload the video so I can give you a first glimpse into the insight of the day and the course and what happens during that event. So 3 months to go, we're on day 1. So what we're going to do. So even though I'm a very keen runner, because the channel's dedicated to running, I love to running, I'm going to take it right back to basics. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get you moving. So what we're going to do is a brisk 5-minute walk or a slow jog, but today we're going to do a 5-minute brisk walk. And yep, that's just it for day 1. But it's not about exerting yourself. It's about you just getting the feel of things, getting out in the outdoors, getting your running gear on, getting your training gear on, going out and exploring the world. So we're going to go now and we're going to go and do that together. So come on, I'm kitted up, you get kitted up, and I'll see you outside shortly. Hi everyone, Mark here from the RUNderful channel. So what we've done there is we've talked about the Tough Mudder challenge that we've got ahead, and now what we're going to do is do the day one first activity. So we're going to go for a brisk walk. To record this video I'm using the GoPro 8 to be able to record the video, so if you just bear with me, I'm just going to fit that and I'll be right back, and then we'll start with the 5-minute brisk walk. So here we go. Now before we started the 5-minute brisk walk today, it's essential that we do the warming up and stretching, and then after the cooling down part. Now that will be another video that I'll be creating shortly around warming up, cooling down and stretching. So that's an essential part to making sure that the muscles and everything is fully working and ready to be able to do the walk. So at the moment I'm currently timing. We're going to do a 5-minute brisk walk, so I'm just going to pick up the pace slightly, just to try and get this motivated. So what this is about is this is your first day before the training for the Tough Mudder, and what we're going to do is just start to get that heart rate building and pumping slightly. So as you can see, when it comes to running, the beauty about running is the fact that you can just put your trainers on, or even if it's just a brisk walk like this, so you don't need to go to no gym. You're not restricted on certain times because gyms get busy when people come out of work or during lunch times. What running does enable you to do is give you the freedom to exercise when you want and where you want. So as you can see, I'm just walking up the hill now, and at the top of this hill I can literally just go left and right. For anyone that's out there that does running at the moment, I think we're all guilty of or looking at the routes and planning out a 5-mile route or a 10-mile route or a 5k route and just sticking to that. But you've got to add some diversity into your run as well as you go around. You've got to be able to explore other routes. Don't let the body feel comfortable with the routes that you're doing, and really change that up as well as you start to do your running training. So we're just over the 2.5-minute mark at the minute as part of the training, and as you can see, it's not overexerting. I'm doing quite a fast brisk walk at the minute. Heart rate's just starting to get up there at the moment, and we really are just exercising those legs, just starting to get that body started as part of this training journey that we're going to take it on, and really build us up to that end point in 3 months time, where we do take on that Tough Mudder course and we're in the best physical and mental shape that we can be, and we've really conditioned the body in preparation to be able to take on that course and give the best version of myself on the day. So it's really exciting. So as you can see, a bit of a downhill that we're coming up to now. Now we've got about 1:40 left until we hit the 5-minute mark. So what I will say is when we've done this, is making sure that we are performing the cooling down and stretching, making sure that we are stretching those legs and that body, and making sure that it's fully recovered to enable us the next day. What we're aiming for in terms of cooling down and stretching is we've all been there, where we've been on a run and the next day your body's really aching and your muscles are tight. By doing the cooling down and stretching, what that enables you to do is keep that elasticity in the joints, in all the muscle groups. So the next day you do get up, even though you might hurt slightly, you'll find these stretching exercises that I am going to show you will enable you the next day to have that bit more freedom going forward. Really does help myself when I do the stretching exercises. I've got around 6 to 10 different exercises that I do, so I'm going to bring those to you in another video, and then it's just using a selection. So 3 of those exercises before and after you running will just help you in the next day and help the recovery period. So there we go. So we're just coming up to the 5 minutes. So what I'm going to say is that's the first day 1 done. So now what I'm going to do is turn back round, have a very slow walk back, and then upload the video for you guys to have.